Good evening. Glad to have you along on the Mead Mavericks Sports Network presented by Ziggy's Coffee. I'm Blaine Robinson, welcoming you inside Mead High School, where the Mavs are set to host the Canyon City Tigers in the first round of the 4A Boys Basketball Playoffs. Mead comes in as the 5 seed at 10-3 overall, and the Tigers are the 28 seed after a 9-5 regular season. Mead narrowly missed out on a top 4 spot in the RPI, which would have guaranteed them home games until the Final Four. Tonight's game on the Mead Mavericks Sports Network is brought to you by Ziggy's Coffee, a hometown favorite, serving up delicious food and drinks across 30 locations. With a variety of options, including specialty coffee, Red Bull infusions, and a signature kids-own menu, there is something for everyone to enjoy. Ziggy's looks forward to opening its new headquarters, featuring a cafe and drive-thru at the corner of 3rd and Welker in Mead later this year. Stop by Ziggy's Coffee to experience the best part of your day. Quick message from CHASA. Educational athletics sanctioned by these schools and the Colorado High School Activities Association teach lifetime values like respect for opponents, coaches, officials, communities, and classmates. There is no better place than athletic competition to demonstrate respect for others. Starters for the visiting Tigers tonight: number 11, Everett McCullough; number 23, Josh Rawl; number 25, Seth Newton; number 33, Sebastian Swan; and number 41, Dylan O'Rourke. For Mead, Knudsen, Bassin, Santiago, Shires, and Tenori. Sponsors tonight, in addition to Ziggy's Coffee: Northern Colorado Pools, Mead Mavericks Booster Club, Graybo Roofing, and Remax Nexus, Jason and Tara Boston. And we are just about set to get underway. First round of the 4A Boys State Basketball Playoffs inside Mead High School. Leading scorer for Canyon City coming into the season, number 23, Josh Rawl, 16.5 points per game. And it'll be Newton and Shires center circle to jump it up. Shires wins the tip, and we are underway. Knudsen will set the offense for the Mavericks. They're going right to that baseline underneath screen. They've got Shires underneath. Shires two-hand jam gets the Mavs on the board in style, 2-0. Quickly the other way, Canyon City misses a layup at the rim, Dylan O'Rourke. And the Mavs quickly the other way, 3, top of the key, Knudsen, short. Rebound deflected out of bounds off of Newton. It'll be Mead basketball, baseline underneath. 30 seconds gone by here, first quarter. Inside to Shires, fake handoff Knudsen. Underneath, layup blown by James Shires. Newton running the other way, all the way to the rim. He takes a hit, layup no good. Blocking foul against Tenori. 7:15 to play. First quarter, Mead 2, Canyon City nothing. Seth Newton to the line, really good player, second leading scorer. Shade under 14 points per game, 8 boards, and he's giving you 5.5 assists as well. And Newton calmly sinks the first. And Newton knocks home a pair and ties the game at 2. And Bassin across the timeline for Mead. Handoff Knudsen, kick Santiago, deep, NBA 3, too strong. Rebound to McCullough. Josh Rawl, Tigers leading scorer, to the rim, fake, drop off to Newton, and Newton working on Knudsen, takes a bump, shoots over the top, too strong, rebound to Knudsen. Ahead to Tenori, and back to Elijah Knudsen. Cross to Bassin, open, Santiago, pump fake, shot blocked at the rim by Newton. 6:36 to play, first quarter. Tied at 2. Lob inside to Basson, layup miss, and rebound to McCullough. Rawl, crossover on Basson, kick, and nothing doing. A reset up top with Newton. McCullough back to Newton. Newton trying to drive baseline, spin move, layup, tough shot. Goes home for Seth Newton. He's got all 4 for the Tigers. Newton, crossover, right-hand drive, layup short, rebound Tenori, put back good. Quickly the other way are the Tigers again. O'Rourke trapped along the baseline, finds McCullough, and then McCullough throws it away, stolen by Santiago, and off the leg, out of bounds, of Marcus Santiago. 5:43 to play, tied at 4. O'Rourke defended by Shires. Cross court now. Deflected out of bounds by Mead. It'll stay with Canyon City. Sideline out of bounds for the Tigers. And O'Rourke now looking inside for Newton. Cross court, Rawl, open corner 3, short. Rebound to Rawl. And he's trapped in the corner and then throws it away to Nick Baston. Ahead to Knutson. Knutson's going to lay it up at the rim. And the Mavs have a 6-4 lead, 4:55 to go first quarter. Bad pass by Newton, picked off by Shires. One-on-one against Newton. Ball slapped away. Cross court, Knutson, 3 is good. And a timeout, Canyon City. Knutson has the last 5 for Mead, and it's a 5-point lead, 4:37 to play, first quarter. Let's take a look now at the quadrant Mead has been placed in for these playoffs. This is not the entire bracket. This is just what will get Mead through to the Final Four. You see they play Canyon City here tonight. They will play the winner of Holy Family and Grand Junction on Thursday. And then looks like they could possibly meet Lewis Palmer either Saturday or Monday, depending on the weather. CHSAA has released an update saying snow-impacted games will be played on Monday. And back onto the floor, Canyon City ball trailing 9-4. Some sloppy turnovers here the last couple of possessions for the Tigers. Drive, cut off, cross court to Newton. Newton working on Knutson. Spin, kicks, ball deflected and picked up by Nick Basson all the way to the rim. Layup is good. 4 of the 5 starters for the Mavs in the scoring column so far tonight. 11-4, under 4 minutes to play here, first quarter. Drive, McCullough. Shot blocked by Tenori and picked back up by McCullough. And Basson comes up with a near steal, but he's on the line. And an administrative timeout on the floor with 3:41 to play. First quarter, Mead 11, Canyon City 4. First quarter action tonight presented by Northern Colorado Pools, a family-owned and operated second-generation Colorado pool builder. They provide expert design and customization options for your entire backyard project. Contact Northern Colorado Pools today for your free estimate at northernColoradoPools.com or by calling 970-408-1414. Knutson with an early 5 points. Basson, Shires, Tenori with 2 apiece. Seth Newton with all 4 points for the Tigers. And he will inbound the ball baseline underneath. Inside to Garrett. Garrett shot blocked by Shires. Picked up by McCullough. Floater on the baseline is good. Nice shot for the sophomore. His first 2 points of the night. Knudsen working on Newton. Picks up his dribble. Turnaround jumper is good. And Knudsen feeling it early. 7 first quarter points. 13-6 the score. Screen and roll. Newton, drive, spin. Shot blocked by Shires. Picked up by Tenori, and Knudsen looking to run. Santiago inside to Shires. Kick, Knudsen wide open 3, short. Rebound fought for and collected by Newton. Ahead to Rawl. And a blocking foul on Knudsen with 2:42 to play first quarter. Mead 13, Canyon City 6. And Rawl to the free throw line for 2. Spins out the first. And O'Rourke back into the game for Gavin Garrett. Nathan Hoffman checking into the game tonight, first time for the Mavs, replacing Santiago. And Rawl knocks down the second. 13-7, 2:40 to play first quarter as Basson is across for the Mavs. Kick to Hoffman, Hoffman drive, kick to Nori. Corner, Knudsen 3, rims out. Rebound tipped out by Tenori. Left wing 3, Basson spins out. Rebound picked up by Sebastian Swan. And Newton across for the Tigers. Ball saved into Rawl. Deep 3, no good. Rebound off of Shires. And the officials talk about it, and they're going to change the call. Mead ball, 2:08 to play first quarter. Shires to Knudsen, underneath to Nori, ball tipped out of bounds off of Seth Newton. Baseline underneath, Knudsen to throw it in for the Mavericks. Into Shires. Handoff Knudsen, drive, kick, Basson left wing 3 is good. And maybe that'll get Basson on track from deep. 16-7. Clock has not started since that last timeout. Clock still not started. Turnaround, shot no good. And 20 seconds of action has gone unnoticed. Top of the key 3 for Knudsen. Spins out, and so he's started a little cold from beyond the arc. Got 1-3 inside. Ball tipped away, and it'll stay with the Tigers. Teku into the game, replacing Tenori. Garrett and Asciano Moore into the game for the Tigers. Sideline out of bounds, 1:42 to play. First quarter. Handoff, trapped, and back out to Newton. Newton, 3 over the top of Basson. Tough shot, and he gets it to go. Newton tied for a game-high 7 points with Knudsen. Knudsen looking to set something here for the Mavs. Top of the key to Teku and reversed to Basson. Basson all the way to the rim. And a blocking foul on Moore will send Nick Basson to the line. 16-10, 1:14 to play first quarter. Bassin gets the first to fall. And Pelzel into the game for the first time, replacing J.P. Shires. And Bassin knocks down the second. So we've got 3 players with a game-high 7 points. Newton working on Teku, excuse me. Step back 3, Newton. Splash. Seth Newton with 10 first quarter points, and he's cut the lead down to 18-13. Newton quickly to the rim, pump fake, kick, turned over, picked up by McCullough. McCullough 2-on-1 all the way to the rim, layup good. McCullough picks up the steal and goes coast to coast. He's got 4 and the lead down to 3 all of a sudden. Bassin, cross court to Newton. Newton, kick to Teku. Corner, Hoffman, open 3, air ball. Rebound to Newton. And the Tigers want the last shot of the first quarter. Newton working on Newton. And a foul on Pelzel as he slapped down. It'll be baseline underneath with 10 seconds to play first quarter. Newton will throw it in. First foul on Pelzel, 3rd team foul. Into Moore. Moore lob inside to Newton, catches over 2. Layup is good. And Seth Newton with an outstanding first quarter. Leads all scorers with 12. Had the last 8 for Canyon City. And at the end of the first quarter, Mead, the number 5 seed, 18. Number 28 seed, Canyon City Tigers, 17. Scoring recap of all first quarter scores. Newton led the way with 12. Rawl had a point, and McCullough had 4. On the other side, Newton and Bassin led the way with 7 apiece. Shires and Tenori chipped in 2 each. Seth Newton, the 6'5" senior, only averages 14 points per game on the season, but had 12 there in the first quarter, and looks like he came to play. Once again, this presentation of Mavs basketball on the Mead Mavericks Sports Network brought to you by Ziggy's Coffee and their 30 locations. Stop by Ziggy's Coffee to experience the best part of your day. It'll be Tigers basketball as we begin the second quarter. 5 on the floor for the Tigers. McCullough, Rawl, Newton, Garrett, and Moore. 5 on the floor for the Mavs. Santiago, Newton, Pelzel, Teku, and Hoffman. Ball quickly inside to Newton. Newton layup blown at the rim. Beautifully designed for the Tigers. And Newton quickly the other way. Cut off. And then kicks to Santiago. Pelzel now cross court to Hoffman. And now Santiago looking to drive, and he's cut off. Teku, corner, Pelzel 3. Too strong. Rebound, McCullough. And Newton brings it across again for the Tigers, working on Newton. Ball picked up by Santiago. Corner to Newton. This 3 spins out, and it's picked up by Garrett. And McCullough across for the Tigers. Canyon City with an opportunity to take their first lead of the game. Kick to Rawl. Rawl drives, loses it. Picked up by Garrett. Elbow jumper is short. Rebound Newton. Santiago underneath to Pelzel. Teku for Santiago. 3. Splash. Marcus Santiago's first points of the night, and it gives Mead a 4-point advantage. 21-17, 6:25 to play first half. McCullough behind the back. Drops off for Rawl and deflected out of bounds. Nice job defensively for the Mavs as Shires and Tenori re-enter the game for Mead, replacing Hoffman and Pelzel. And Knutson walks it up the floor for Mead. Backdoor for Tenori, not there. Up top to Knutson, drive, floater, and the foul. Great move and finish for Knutson, and he will go to the free throw line with an opportunity to get into double figures early in this second quarter. And it spins out, rebound picked up by Swan. 23-17, 5:50 to play second quarter. Newton setting the offense, defended by Knutson. Rawl, cut off, drops to Garrett over the top, air ball, rebound to Nori, and Knutson looking to run. Inside, Shires, banging, and then stripped, picked up by Newton, one-on-one, Teku the only defender back, and a charge, beautifully read by Corby Teku. Guessed right, took it in the chest, and that's the first foul on Newton. O'Rourke and Cade Bellis into the game for the Tigers. Rawl and Garrett have taken a seat. Santiago across with it. Steal, Newton with Knutson chasing. Layup is good, and Seth Newton has 14. 23-19 the score. Inside to Shires. And an offensive foul as Shires clearly lowered the forearm. He's protesting. It looked like he put a forearm into the sternum. 4:46 to play, and a timeout, Canyon City. Mead 23, Canyon City 19. It'll be a full timeout, and so we'll tell you about our second quarter sponsor tonight, Mead Mavericks Boosters, a group that is linked by a common goal of supporting the educational, athletic, and social experience for all student athletes by providing educational assistance and grants to teachers, club sponsors, and athletic coaches. That is the Mead Mavericks Boosters. Scoring recap, once again, Newton leads all scorers with 14. Knutson leading the way for the Mavs with 9. Basson has chipped in 7. No real foul trouble for either team so far. 4 team fouls on Mead, 3 team fouls on Canyon City. And very calm demeanor in that huddle for Coach Darren Reese, just reiterating some principles to his team. 4:46 to play. Mead leading by 4 as Newton brings it across for the visiting Tigers. Ball handed off. They're going to try to work on Knutson in the post, but Shires came over to help, and now Newton with the reset, top of the key. Now he's going to back down Knutson from the top of the key, shoot over him, and splash home. Seth Newton has it all going on tonight. He's got 16 of the 21 points for the Tigers, 16 of their 21. Lead down to 2. Tenori, flip back to Santiago, crossover dribble, and cut off, and he's got it to Knutson. Knutson driving all the way to the rim, reverse layup, no good. Rebound picked up by O'Rourke. Ahead to McCullough. McCullough defended nicely by Santiago, and now top of the key to Newton. Shoots right over Knutson. Too strong. Rebound Teku, and ahead to Santiago. Santiago dribbles it back out for the Mavs. Teku, short corner jumper, is good. Corby Teku with his first 2 points of the night. 25-21. Very competitive game between a 5 and a 28 seed. 3:20 to play first half. Backdoor to McCullough. McCullough layup is good. No resistance from Shire, surprisingly. He looked a little hesitant to go over and block that shot. McCullough has 6. Knutson underneath Tenori. Back out Teku. And kick Santiago. 3, left wing. No good. And with 2:56 to play, be a push on Tenori underneath, his second. And a substitution as Bassin comes in to replace Santiago. And an administrative timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout. Mead 25, Canyon City 23. Very concentrated scoring from the visiting Tigers so far tonight. Newton, 16. McCullough with 6. Those are the only players with field goals in this game. Josh Rawl, the leading scorer, has added a single free throw. 16 for Newton, 6 for McCullough, and a point for Josh Rawl. Knutson has 9, Bassin has 7 for the Mavs. Santiago 3, Shires, Tenori, and Teku with 2 apiece. And it'll be Canyon City ball coming out of the timeout. They've got a chance to tie or take the lead. Newton, handoff, McCullough, and they're going to go right inside on the block. Kick ball by Bassin as they try to continue to use the 6'5" Newton on the smaller Knutson in post-up opportunities. Newton to throw it in, baseline underneath for the Tigers. Poor pass, easily picked up by Teku, and across to Knutson. 3, wide open right wing, short, and he has gone cold after hitting an early 3. Blocking foul on Corby Teku will send Sebastian Swan to the line, the 5'10" senior. Swan no good on the first. Swan's second free throw spins out, rebound Shires. That was the last foul to give, by the way, on Mead. Teku, flip to Bassin, 3 on the way, left wing. No good. Rebound picked up by Rawl. And Canyon City with another opportunity to tie or take the lead. Rawl corner to McCullough. And McCullough with a travel before he made his move. 2:03 to play first half. Mead 25, Canyon City 23. And Knutson will bring it up and set the offense for the Mavs. Looks like they're going to go underneath, back to their bread and butter play along the baseline. It's defended well this time. And back out to Knutson. Corner, Basson, 3 on the way is good. Basson with 10. Lead 28-23 as we approach 90 seconds to go, first half. Underneath, Swan. O'Rourke, layup blocked by Tenori and picked up by Shires. So Mead looking to close this first half out strong. Basson, another 3, this time from the right wing. And it hits the top of the backboard, out of bounds, with 1:13 to play. And I think the Tigers, if they're going to have any success tonight, are going to have to start getting some production from players other than Newton. Inside to O'Rourke, kick to Rawl. Rawl right wing 3. Around, out, and back down again. Josh Rawl with his first field goal of the night. He's got 4, and the lead back down to 2. Knutson using the ball screen. Kick to Teku. And outside to Tenori. Back up top, Basson. Flip to Knutson. Crossover. And Basson now drives. Tough shot. Falls for Nick Basson and the foul. Basson providing most of the offense here late in the second quarter. He leads the Mavs with 12, and he's going to the free throw line with an opportunity to make it 13. 32.7 to play, and 2 subs into the game for Canyon City, Garrett and Moore. Basson to the line now to complete the 3-point play. Free throw on its way, and it's good. Basson, team high 13 points. 5-point lead for the Mavs. And Canyon City may try to hold for the final shot of this first half. Newton inside to Garrett. Out to McCullough and back to Newton. 15 seconds to play now. Moore drive, kick. Extra kick to Rawl. Rawl step back 3 is good. Josh Rawl with back-to-back 3s. He's got 7. Knutson across the timeline with 2 seconds to go. Pull up from 35. Too strong. And a game closer than many predicted at halftime. Mead 31, Canyon City 29. Josh Rawl, the Tigers' leading scorer on the season, provided a punch to end the second quarter with back-to-back 3s. He's got 7. Newton has 16. And the Tigers trail by just 2 after 2 quarters.
There's a misconception that the reason kids take part in high school sports is to earn college scholarships. In reality, students say the primary reason they play school sports is to have fun, and the percentage of those players who receive college scholarships is less than 5%. But what comes from the opportunity to compete has a lifetime staying power and is more valuable than a scholarship. Today's student participants are the leaders of tomorrow. Support your local school activities program. Support CHSA. The schools taking part in today's event are part of the 340 member schools of the Colorado High School Activities Association. As members, we promote and protect the privilege of participation in interscholastic activities. We also promote lifetime values like respect, hard work, teamwork, and sporting behavior. We help reach and motivate students. We develop policies as a group as a responsibility of membership. We are coaches, game officials, and administrators working for the common good of kids. We are CHSA.
Welcome back inside Mead High School, where we are just about set for third quarter action. It's been a really tight one here. Mead has not trailed tonight thus far, but the lead hasn't gotten much higher than 7 points. Canyon City, very concentrated scoring. Just 3 guys have scored tonight, but so far it's not hurting them too much. We'll see if Mead can make some adjustments and make some other guys beat them here in the second half. And then offensively, Mead's getting some open looks from the perimeter. They're just not falling down at the rate that they would prefer. So look for maybe a little bit more inside-out game with Shires inside establishing a post presence, and then some of those inside-out threes rather than perimeter to perimeter 3-point attempts. It'll be Mead ball to begin the second half. And Bassin flips it in to Knutson. Tenori baseline drive. Inside to Shires, as I suspected, layup good. That is what you need to do early on. The big 7-footer in the middle with just his second field goal of the game. He's got 4 and the lead back to 4. Steal by Bassin, great hands, and the Mavs looking to run. Bassin, handoff, Knutson, and back to Bassin. Inside lob, Shires, layup is good. Back-to-back buckets for the big fella. The lead is 6, he has 6, and that was the adjustment Coach Reese made in the locker room. And Bassin, with another great play defensively, knocks the ball out of bounds off the Tigers, back to Mead. Minute gone by here, third quarter. Shires flip to Santiago. Kick, Bassin. Straight line drive, pull up off the glass, too strong, rebound, Newton. Step back 3, Newton, short. Rebound picked up by Newton. 2-on-2 fast break with Santiago. The drop off, pull up 3, Marcus Santiago. Air ball. Cross court to Rawl, pull up 3. No good, rebound Shires. Inside to Tenori. 1-on-1 against Swan. 1 dribble. Shot, no good. Rebound collected by Newton. And a baseball pass, other end to O'Rourke is missed. Good look for O'Rourke. Knutson, lob, Shires, layup, good. Shires up to 8 points, the lead up to 8. And they're definitely establishing that inside presence to begin the third quarter. Timeout taken by Coach Adam Pierce of Canyon City. 30-second timeout, 5:44 to play, third quarter. Check that, it'll be a full timeout now. And so we'll tell you about our third quarter sponsor, Graybo Roofing. Graybo Roofing started in 2000 to serve a loyal group of friends, family, business owners, homeowners, property managers, and commercial builders in Boulder County. The same values that served their close friends and acquaintances over 20 years ago now drives their growth as a company. They believe that returning phone calls, showing up on time, performing the work at the price they quoted, and completing the work in a timely and professional manner is essential in the roofing business. Visit their website at grayboroofing.com or call them at 303-684-9815. And the teams back out onto the floor. Canyon City ball. And they have it in to Swan. And now he drops it off for Rawl. Rawl to the rim, floater, good. Rawl has picked it up after a very quiet first half. Right wing three, Basson, splash. Nick Basson has it working tonight. He's tied a game high now, 16 points along with Seth Newton. Lead up to 9. And Newton has one blocked from the elbow. Basson comes up with it. Corner to Knudsen. 3 on the way is good. And Mead starting to pour it on early third quarter here. Knudsen now into double figures with 12. Trap outside on Rawl. He escapes it, gets to the rim. Layup, no good, and a blocking foul on Tenori. And a 2-shot foul now for Josh Rawl. First free throw on the way is good. And he is quickly into double figures now with 10. And he knocks down a pair. Basson across, 10-point lead for the Mavs. Layup, no good. But he was fouled by Rawl, and he'll go to the line for 2. Basson too strong on the first. And Basson knocks down the second. He's got a game high 17 through less than 2.5 quarters. Newton flip to Rawl. Rawl back to Newton. Drop off, free throw line, backdoor Rawl, swatted by Shires, and out to Knudsen. Knudsen, step back 3, top of the key, off the right side of the iron, and collected by Newton. And a travel called before Newton could get off that 3-point attempt. 44-33, 4:03 to play, third quarter. Mavs have not trailed in this one. Santiago straight to the rim. Floater no good off the glass. Rebound taken away by Santiago. Putback layup too strong. And rebound again to Newton. And then a steal by Santiago. Corner 3 is short. And after 3 cracks at it, Canyon City clears it, and then another steal by Santiago. Pump fake, and Santiago loses the ball. Picked up by Newton, ahead to Rawl. Ahead, Shires, dunk, good. JP Shires into double figures with 10, and Mead now with their largest lead of the game, and another Canyon City turnover. 3:10 to play, third quarter. And a timeout on the floor, administrative timeout. J.P. Shires, 8 of his 10 points here in the third quarter, and that has sparked the Mavs to their largest lead of the game, 46-33. Once again, this presentation of Mavs basketball on the Mead Mavericks Sports Network is brought to you by Ziggy's Coffee and their 30 locations. Stop by Ziggy's Coffee to experience the best part of your day. Bassin leads all scorers tonight with 17. Seth Newton leads the Tigers with 16. Josh Rawl has pitched in 11. And Bassin has it in, and Santiago walks it up the floor for the Mavs. Lob, Shires. Layup no good, rebound Shires, and he's hit on the rebound. Shires to the free throw line with 2:55 to play. Third quarter. And Shires no good on the first. And short on the second rebound to Moore. Lead remains 13 for the Mavs, and Newton scoreless here in this third quarter after a strong first half. Ball poked away by Hoffman. Drop off to Knudsen. Left-hand layup is short. Rebound Moore, stolen by Knudsen. Open three, Bassin left corner, got it. .20 for Nick Bassin. The lead is 16. O'Rourke, short, rebound collected by Shires. Santiago corner to Knudsen. And reset top of the key to Bassin. Crossover three, Santiago short, tip in, Nick Bassin. He's got a season high and career high 22 points. The sophomore putting it all together tonight. Great time to show up on the big stage in your first playoff game as Knudsen slaps Newton on the wrist. And with 1:37 to play and trailing by 18, the Tigers, Seth Newton to the line for two. And Newton with his first point of the second half. Pelzel Teku into the game. Bassin and Santiago will get a rest. And Newton knocks down the second. 51-35. 1:35 to play, and Knudsen is across with it for the Mavs. Step back, thought about it, and picks up his dribble and hands off to Hoffman. Inside, Shires, one dribble spin move, dump off, Teku, corner three, Hoffman lined up, too strong, rebound, Rawl. Pull up three, Josh Rawl, rims out, rebound fought for and collected by Swan. Newton stripped on his way to the rim, regathers, and resets to Rawl. And Rawl tripped up on the way to the rim. Foul on Pelzel. Baseline underneath for the Tigers. 1:01 to play, third quarter. Lob into Swan. And now underneath to O'Rourke. Pump fake and cut off. And back out to Newton. And a travel on Seth Newton gives the ball back to Canyon, back to Mead. 45.8 to play, third quarter. Corner to Teku, and back to Newton. Newton drive, floater, no good, rebound. Pelzel blocked and collected by O'Rourke. 23 seconds to play, and number 23 for the Tigers has the ball, and he's tripped up by Jason Pelzel. .20 seconds to play, and the ball into Newton. He's double teamed by Shires and Newton, but gets out of it. Reverse to Rawl, left wing three, short. Rebound Teku, and Mead with a chance to extend this lead with 7 seconds to play. Newton across, corner to Hoffman, inside Pelzel, out to Newton, three at the buzzer, splash. Elijah Newton sinks one all net at the buzzer. Third quarter complete. Mead 54, Canyon City 35. That quarter owned by the Mavs, 23-6 in the third quarter. 23-6 third quarter. It was 31-29 at the half. 2-point lead for the Mavs. They outscore them by 17, and they go into the fourth quarter ahead by 19. Bassin leads all scorers with a game-high 22. Seth Newton has 18 for the Tigers, and Elijah Newton with that three at the end of the third has 15 for Mead. Fourth quarter action tonight and always presented by Remax Nexus, Jason and Tara Boston. Canyon City ball to begin the fourth quarter, and Mead 8 minutes away from advancing to the round of 16. Ball into O'Rourke, back to Swan, and handoff to Rawl. Rawl, floater, nothing but air, picked up by Newton. Behind the back, pull-up three in transition. No good, rebound, Shires, corner. And back inside to Shires. Drop off to Hoffman, corner to Newton, wide open, three left corner. No good, rebound to Shires. Back to Newton. Defended by Swan. And now Baston has it right wing. Lob inside to Shires. And he's hit on the arm. With 7:13 to play, it'll be baseline underneath for the Mavs. Gavin Garrett into the game for the Tigers, replacing O'Rourke. And Newton and Shires. Quickly inside to Basson, layup good. Lead 21. Minute gone by here, fourth quarter. Hand off to Rawl. Rawl, 3, top of the key. Too strong. Rebound, Knudsen. 3-on-1. Drops it to his left to Hoffman. 3, too strong. Rebound. And a travel on Swan. Another sub into the game for the Tigers. Replacing McCullough comes Cade Bellis. Ball into Shires. And now Knudsen's two-man game with the big man. Inside Shires, easy layup. And he's hit on the wrist. And he'll go to the line for 2. 6:26 to play in regulation. And Shires knocks down his first free throw of the night. 1 for 3. And spins out the second. He's into double figures with 11. 9 of those in the second half. Step back 3, Newton, too strong. Rebound, Newton. Drive. Drop off to Rawl. And Rawl slips. Back inside to Shires. Drop off Knudsen, layup, no good. Rebound Swan. 5:47 to play in regulation. 57-35. Mavs lead. Pull-up jumper. Splashed home for Gavin Garrett. Just the 4th Tiger to score here tonight. Knudsen baseline drive, kick to Bassin, and out of bounds. Back to the Tigers. Tenori and Santiago back into the game. And a timeout called by Mead. Full timeout. Once again, this 4th quarter is presented by Remax Nexus, Jason and Tara Boston. As realtors, our experience is extensive with over 700 transactions since 2002. We know what's important, we know the market, we know real estate, and we get to know you so that we can be the best resource possible for your purchase or sale. Call Jason and Tara Boston at 303-921-9100 or visit them online at jasonandtaraboston.com. Scoring recap for your Mavericks. Bassin, game high, season high, career high, 24. Knudsen, 15. Shires, 11. Santiago, 3. Tenori, 2. Teku, 2. And the team's back onto the floor with 5:19 to go, 4th quarter. Canyon City ball, and Newton will walk it up for the Tigers. Screen and roll with Garrett. Newton underneath. Garrett layup is good. Coach Pierce has drawn up some nice plays out of timeouts here tonight for the Tigers. 57-39 the score, 4:55 to play. Back inside to Shires. One dribble, strong move, and Shires powers one home. He's got 13, 11 in the second half. Corner, Newton, pump fake, step back 3, tough shot, short, and rebound collected by Shires. Knudsen, uncontested, left wing three. Splash. Fourth three on the night for Knudsen. Seems like he could have about 8 or 9. Midway point of this fourth quarter now. And inside to Rawl, layup good for Josh Rawl. He has 13, 62 to 41 the score now. Knudsen flipped to Basson. Back inside to Shires. Cross court Santiago, his left wing three. Splashed home as well. Second three of the night for Santiago. 3.5 to play. Lead up to 24. Another steal for Basson. He's been very active defensively tonight. Cross court Knudsen. Left wing three again. Splash again. 5 threes on the night for Elijah Knudsen. And as I like to say, rule number 1 should be don't leave number 2. And after a scrum on the ground, let's see what the officials come up with here. Mead timeout, 32nd timeout, as they've opened up their largest lead of the game, 68 to 41, 27-point lead. In the second half, these numbers are astounding. In the second half, Mead has outscored Canyon City 37 to 12. 37 to 12 second half here. And it'll be Mead ball coming out of the timeout. And Knudsen quickly across for Mead. Basson, top of the key three, no good. Rebound, Newton. And Newton with a big-time double-double for the Tigers tonight. Rawl, drive, floater, no good. Tipped in by Garrett, Gavin Garrett. He's got 6. Knudsen, another three, this time left corner, short. And rebound fought for and saved by Newton. And the ref says he was on the line before he saved that one. 2:23 to play. Mavs ball. Corner to Basson. And reset up top with Knudsen. Inside to Shires. And back up top to Santiago. And another reset as Basson dribbles it up back near half court. Santiago drive, kick. And a foul called underneath against Josh Rawl with 1:23 to play. And 5 new players into the game for Mead. Murphy, Pelzel, and Hoffman. And then 2 players entering the game, making their first varsity appearances, Dominic McLawrence and Aiden Herrera. And the ball's into Herrera. And now McLawrence gets his first touch. And Murphy nearly loses it. But it's reset left wing with Pelzel. Under a minute to go now. Murphy drive, drop off McLawrence, blocked at the rim with 49.3 to play. Baseline underneath. Pelzel to throw it in. And Hoffman now has it. Herrera, right wing. And it looks like Mead content to bleed these final 25 seconds now off the clock. Murphy has it. And a standing ovation for the Mead boys as they wrap up a 68-43 victory after a closer than anticipated first half. And that'll do it